We're at Pour Company here in Fullerton, California. Let's go make some pour choices. Oh shit, shark bait, yeah. I'm officially calling it, man. That's my, I think that's it, dude. I've been asked that question so many times. I think that's it. We got one style of beer you can drink the rest of your life. I'm going pale ale. Yeah, I can't, don't get me wrong. There's nothing like a stout when you want a stout, but I only want a stout certain times. And I think a Mexican lager or just a pills is, I think a lager is just too light. Pills is too overall bittery for me. And a pale ale, I find that a pale ale can be super light, super bitter, super crisp. It can have all of the variations. So if you only had one style to choose from, I'm thinking pale ale is just the best overall for variety of the same style of beer that can give you lots of ranges. So I think if you, final answer, if somebody tells me one style of beer, pale ale. I think that's it. Welcome everybody to Pour Company. So reason why we came here today is this is a brewery slash bar slash restaurant. It's got a little bit of everything here. Good thing about it is I've been here before and I know that they have a really good selection of beer. This is actually one of the beers that they actually make here in house. This is Pour Company's Brewing. This is their Bad Hombre Mexican lager. You'll notice we just had this from the other couple videos where we're testing out lagers. This is their Mexican lager version. So similar complaint that I've had in the past when it comes to lagers, you know, most people are used to drinking your typical Modelo, Corona, stuff like that. I think the best way to get the best rendition of a lager is when you can replicate something that tastes like that at a much higher level. The biggest problem that I'm finding with this one is that it tends to have this, again, Bavarian style type flavor, which just gives you this clove and banana-like flavor, and it's very potent. If you don't like clove flavor, if you don't like banana flavor, this is 100% what you're going to get out of this. This wouldn't be a beginner beer for me. I wouldn't recommend this to a beginner unless they told me I like banana, I like cloves, because they're likely not going to like this, even though this is a very, very light beer. I just want to add a little note to this. Mexican lager is more or less universally accepted. If you notice how popular Modelo is, I believe it's #1 beer sold in the world. Reason why is because it's universally accepted. So when you make a Mexican lager, your biggest thing is that you should be making a lager that is universally accepted, not that has a very specific type of taste profile like this. That's my biggest complaint about this beer, is that it's too specific. You would have to already kind of have some type of palate into the craft industry to be able to enjoy this, and that shouldn't be the case. Mexican lagers should be the absolute intro beer to anyone who is just trying to get into any kind of craft beer or trying to learn how to drink anything other than Modelo. If I brought somebody who only drinks Modelo and I told them to try this, it would probably off-put them immediately and be like, you know, I'm just gonna stick to what I like. So that's my biggest complaint. All right, next on our list is the Citra IPA. This is also from here in-house at Pour Company Brewing. Let's give this a whirl. This, much, much better. This is a 6.5% IPA. I would consider this a session IPA. It is not heavy on anything. There's not a lot of hops going on, but in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's not overly bitter. It's not overly earthy. It's very, very easy drinking. Main reason why is because it is a Citra IPA. So Citra hop, as you'll hear me say 1,000 times over, is probably my favorite hop and probably the best hop to use when it comes to beer. It's just such an easy drinking hop. It's the best to use. And this is a single hop Citra IPA. 6.5%. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. This is just a really, really clean, easy drinking beer. Again, this is still in the IPA category, even though it's a session beer. This would be perfect for anyone who's trying to get out of the phase 1 and trying to go into the intermediate scale, because it's a great way to push your palate to start to enjoy some of the more bitter and earthy flavors and start to get you a little bit more accustomed to having some of that bitterness and the bite on your tongue, similar to like a Pilsner. As I mentioned before, Pilsners will take you right into that IPA category. If you're here at Pour Company, try this. This is good. This is really good. Crushable, sessionable. That's how good it is. seriously, get this. Pour Company Red Ale. Again, another one from here, from the place. This is a 7% red ale. Really important thing to notice is that this is a very similar color, and you'll watch the video that we did at Villains. That was an Irish red ale. This is an American style red ale. Very slight differences in what's being used. Let me give you a quick. Oh wow, that smells super sweet, like almost like candy, which is really weird. That's not common at all. Actually tastes super sweet too. It actually tastes almost like candy. Not a fan at all. That tastes like candy, like literally like candy that's been dissolved. I am not a fan of this. I could see somebody enjoying that just because of how sweet it is, but this just, again, it's not my cup of tea. This might be simply something that if you think that you'll enjoy something that's very sweet, it tastes kind of like almost like a Jolly Rancher. It's the best way I can kind of describe it. Yeah, Jolly Rancher. It's like a Jolly Rancher. I don't know. Maybe like a sour apple. I'm not a fan. Maybe you are. You can try a little bit if you like that kind of style. I'm not drinking that. Oh, no. Oof, no. Cut that shit out, dude. All right. Again, another one from Pour Company Brewing. This is their hazy IPA, 6.6%. Again, if you'll notice on other videos, you'll notice that the hazy IPAs, as I mentioned, they're unfiltered, they're a little bit more cloudy versus something like this. So let's give this one a shot. Nose is amazing. It smells just like lemongrass. It's crazy. It's just popping. Oh wow, that literally does taste like lemongrass. You ever heard of those shots at Jamba Juice? This is the beer version of that. If you like lemongrass at Jamba Juice and you wanted to ever put alcohol in it, this is it. Come have the hazy IPA. It's called About Last Night. Wow, I don't even know how I feel about it. It literally does taste like this. Is kind of catching me off guard, so I don't have any real thoughts yet, other than it tastes like the Jamba Juice. You know what? It's a good beer. It's just really weird. I've never had a flavor like that. It is very, very potently like lemongrass to me. Don't get me wrong, it's not pungent like you would get a real shot of lemongrass, but this is really, really up there in that lemongrass flavor. I gotta ask this guy what kind of hops they put on this. This is pretty cool. I don't know. I'm gonna get that next. Just tripping on that blonde. She got half. Oh, that's such a good name, dude. I'm gonna go get that right now. All right, still here at Pour Company. We got a blonde, 4.6%. This is a blonde ale, and it's got probably the best name I've ever seen on a beer. It's called She Got Half. It's a blonde. And oh man, come get this. This is really good. Very light, borderline on just a traditional like American lager because it's very, very light. It doesn't taste like a full all-out blonde. It's not very heavy. Plus only 4.6%. It's definitely drinking like a lager. This is definitely for beginners, and anybody can enjoy this. I'd consider myself a pro, and I love this. This is awesome. Come get this. Kern River, 8.2%. Beer's called Trampled. Kern River is mostly known for their beer called Citra. You've noticed that I talked about Citra earlier, my favorite hop. Kern River Citra is probably their staple beer and the beer that is the best you can have there. This is called Trampled. Honestly, these guys just put out absolute fire. Great beer. I don't know what kind of hops is in this. Tastes almost like there's Galaxy hop in there. I'd have to look it up, but this is really solid. It's by Kern River. Anytime you see Kern River, just buy their stuff. It sits on store shelves now. Kern River Citra is the #1 thing you should be having. Kern River Church is another really good one. This is called Trampled, and it's the first time I'm having it, and it's really good. That brewery just puts out excellent product. Cheers to Kern. One final note, This has a flavor almost like you just bit into like an orange, like just cut up an orange, bite right into it. That's exactly what this tastes like. If you like that flavor, this is right up your alley. This is going to be right from beginner, right, taking you right into that middle stage. This is pre IPAs. There's no super crazy bitterness or earthiness. That's exactly what this tastes like. It's like literally like biting into a fresh orange. Like right when you cut it, biting that orange, that's exactly what this tastes like. Trampled by Kern River. All right, this is a West Coast IPA from Green Cheek. That's right up the street here from Pour Company. It's located in Orange, California. This is their West Coast IPA, 7%. It's called False Memories. I don't believe I've had this at their brewery before. I'm gonna let you guys know what this is like. Not a whole lot on the nose, but you are getting some slight pine resin type. Green Cheek just puts out great things, similar to Kern. The brewery just knows what they're doing. They know how to make good beer. This is a very, very soft West Coast IPA. This is definitely for the beginners that are trying to get into IPAs. This is not aggressive on your palate at all. This is very sessionable. It's sitting at 7%, close enough to that 6.5 mark that I typically want to see on a session IPA. This is very sessionable. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. A little bit of the earthiness right on the back of your palate, but overall, slight pine, slight earthiness, slight hop, nothing aggressive. If you're trying to get into IPAs, try the False Memories from Green Cheek. This is absolutely 100% going to get you into the more bitter IPAs. This is a perfect transition beer to get there. All right, Barrel and Stave out of Vista. This is a pale ale. We're looking at 5.7%. A lot of malt on the nose and a lot of malt on the flavor. Not the type of pale ale that I'm looking for. I don't like malty pale ales. I think malt's more along the lines of Pilsner. Pale ales, I want crisper, lighter, more hoppy. I'm not looking for super malty. I'm sure that there's people that are going to like this, but this is a very malty pale ale. Not my cup of tea at all. Not a fan, but I'm sure that somebody will say that they like this just simply because they like malt character more than they like hop character. So if you like malt, stick with this. All right, so this is a raspberry yuzu out of Heartland in San Diego. Raspberry yuzu, 6%. This is a fantastic beer. Just took a sip out of it here. Sorry for not giving you the first tasting notes, but I think raspberry lemonade. Yuzu pops just right at the end of it, so you're getting a lot of that citrus notes right here. It's kind of making your mouth sour. This is a sour beer. This is definitely a lighter sour beer, so this is absolutely perfect for anyone who's just starting to drink beer and this is the first beer you've ever had. That's going to be perfect. This is 100% very easy, non-aggressive on your palate, and it's the simplest way to get into beer because this tastes like lemonade. I guarantee you taste this, and if you never had a beer like this, you're going to say this tastes like lemonade or that you're going to like it. This is absolutely 100% where a first-time beer drinker should be drinking, and anybody who already likes beer should be drinking, because this is just literally, it's raspberry lemonade. Try it. Seriously, come here, Pour Company. Sorry. Cheers. Dude, you gotta try this. Oh my gosh. The yuzu at the end is just pops. It's like just a citrus bomb at the end. Literally tastes like lemonade. It's crazy because this is so similar to the Villain's lemonade seltzer, right? That we had that lemonade seltzer, and it tasted very similar to this. However, the lemonade seltzer had this very kind of off-putting alcohol flavor because you could taste it. This doesn't even taste like alcohol. It literally just tastes like raspberry lemonade. That's it. It doesn't even taste like alcohol. This is actually just absolutely crushable. If it was hotter right now, I would kill a whole pint of this. This is so stupid. Oh, the yuzu flavor at the end. While I'm on the topic of yuzu, Kaori Sushi has a yuzu sherbet ice cream. Go get that as well. If you like yuzu, and Kaori Sushi here in Fullerton has a yuzu sherbet ice cream. And if you like yuzu, get this raspberry yuzu from Heartland, San Diego. You can get it here at Pour Company. If not, obviously you can get it at Heartland in San Diego. But man, this is so good. This is up there. Mm.